This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. On first down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Robinson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Slides a quick throw. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, and now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Took contact on the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Black.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, Dogs. A crucial pick six.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes he'll be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And of course, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. And you can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back. It's Simmons. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Toss play to the outside. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
To the air. It's Simmons. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Bulldogs will bring their punt. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Canes will have to kick it away.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Running through the tackle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Running back with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. He's got room to run. Here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the... and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Powering through a tackle. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Moulton. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Here comes a handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Canes are on the move here. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the 1st.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. They finish off the scoring drive.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. The tight end has got it, and the 2-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pitch to the back. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
On the ground, it's Moulton. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
To throw, it's Simmons. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Moulton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Caught quickly. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's third and short. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing kick and return.
Well, defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds some space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the option play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Robinson. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back. It's Daniels. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. It's another deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Canes hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Checks this down to the running back. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away on the ground. And they get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Dogs! They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back to the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They can't get into the ground. They've got him down, but the offense gets the